Now, this bass, let me tell you about this bass, because in fact, before I tell you about this bass, can we all give a huge, all of us old schoolers, this is you behind the camera as well, Gav, all of us old schoolers, can we just give a massive shout out to all the bass companies that are making great basses at like zero cost these days? You know, I was just talking about it to a friend the other day, and we were joking about how bad everything used to be, sort of like, you know, not years ago, but I suppose years ago, you know. I started playing bass 20 years ago, and to get a cheapish bass was like, a really good one was like so hard. Whereas like these days, there seems to be just seas of cool basses for next to nothing, or well, not next to nothing, but for, you know, like, you know, affordable. This Chowny bass in the UK, it's around 450, 475 quid, pounds. And so in the States, that'll probably be, I'm just doing this off the top of my head, like $600 to $700, that kind of range. So, you know, it's an affordable bass, but it's a really, really sweet bit of kit. I'm a huge fan of semi-acoustics, which obviously this is. It's got the F-holes, it's semi-hollow. Look, they're sending an ambulance. But, yeah, so it's a real sweet bass. Again, the Chowny, the guys that make this, are based in the UK, but so it's designed in the UK, and all the manufacturing takes place in China. And I know that because it says it just right here on the back. But I think they've kind of gone for the, you know, Gretsch made instruments like this back in the day. I think they still make them now, actually, like country gentleman type thing. Hopefully I'm getting the name right. And also, Fender used to make a great bass called the Corrado. I might be getting that wrong. Fender Corrado. They're really cool basses, and I've always been a great fan of the semi-acoustic sound, because the tone of it is like really plummy. Plummy? Can I say that? Yeah, kind of. It's kind of plummy. And what I mean by that is it's just got a real sweet tone to it. And it has that semi-acoustic quality when you play it. It doesn't sound exactly like an electric bass. It does sound like a semi-acoustic, and you get that. For me, you can really tell on a semi-acoustic bass when it's kind of down low. And obviously, you've got it's standard setup, right? So there's like 2 humbuckers. And each of those humbuckers has a volume control. So if I turn it all off, I can turn the neck pickup on. And again, it'll sound quite fat. Or I can turn that all the way off and put the bridge pickup on. Again, a bit tighter. Or you can have them both on together. And that's actually my favourite tone on this bass. And then on top of that, each pickup has got its individual tone control as well. So the bridge pickup's got a tone control, let's turn that all the way off, and then the neck pickup's got its tone control, let's turn that all the way off, and again you get that. Really nice, you know. That walking bass thing, you know, and it's again, it's really the actual tone itself is really even across all of the neck, which is something I always look out for on cheaper basses, because sometimes the response over the neck isn't bang on, but this bass is really, you know, you can hear it. It's really right away across the neck there. Now the bridge is like a floating type thing. I think that's what they call them, where it's like wood and you've got 4 saddles. You've got a lot of chrome on here, so if you're into chromey type cars or stuff like that, you might like it. But yeah, overall it's a wicked base, nice block inlays. Top banana, really like it.